the same sex. Leave the fire and the roof styles stuck on it. Grind up and chasing the stars. For Millmore to do Valley, we've come so far. Talk about legends, yeah, we know the score. Ronnie and Bobby, we remember you more. From the highs of the Wembley fight to losing our trousers, still we ignite. Red and white with the pride, we're never gonna bow. Fighting like middlemen, hear the roar now. We're middlemen, we stand up tall. Through ups and downs, we give it all. For Millmore to do that.
Get in! Welcome to Terrace Talk, Rotherham United. As Turbo Tom told us in the week, we have smashed the back doors off Exeter City. Tom,
right.
Talk to me, what a win that is. We're out at the bottom four as well, if you're not aware. We're out at the bottom four. Results have gone our way. What a week for the football club to get out of that bottom four. Fantastic. We'll talk about the game, but just talk to me about your feelings, Tom, today.
First and foremost, right, look, we said at the start, these games, minimum requirement was 7 points. Now, I didn't expect us to win at Exeter. Well, I did, actually, because Exeter are rubbish. They must be rubbish. They just lost 4-0 to us. So, look, listen, I'm absolutely over the moon. So, look, I'm just glad for once we're talking about a display where we could argue we've been the better team for the majority of the game. And do you know what? 4-0, 4 different goal scorers. It's brilliant. And look, I think this is the start of something now, but we need to keep his foot on the throttle. But look, end of the day, 4-0 against a team that's conceded, I think, 1 goal in the last 6 or 7 games at their gaff.
Yeah, there was unbeaten since Boxing Day, I believe.
Yeah. So brilliant, over the moon.
I did say before the game, I did fancy us. I think everybody on the last live we did predicted a Rotherham win today, so it is good that we have got that win. I did say that obviously Port Vale went there and won 2-0. Anything can happen in this league, and I'm so happy we've won sort of 4-0.
100%.
Fantastic performances in there again. Baptiste, I thought he was a man mountain.
My man of the match.
If Sheffield United don't want to keep him, we'll take him on a permanent. I'll give him a 7-year contract.
100%.
No problem. Whatever. Harry Gray, 17. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I know.
Absolutely. And I want a special mention as well for Dan Gore, who went off injured. But he was playing brilliantly, and they targeted him. They just absolutely smashed him. And it looks like he's probably broke his collarbone or his shoulder. He's done something to his shoulder. He was in a sling that game, I've been told. So, yeah, a few comments coming in, as you would expect. Ian Besley, good afternoon, one and all. Certainly has been a good one. Can anyone explain to me what happened at Exeter out of the relegation zone? And no doubt Bez will be buzzing. And I want to say to all the fans, from Bez to the Crown Away Day, Jonathan Sheard, people like that, that win is for them. They go all over watching that football club, and it's been horrendous. It has been horrendous, but they have deserved that. That's for the fans that go home and away every single week. Yeah, they deserve that. And I'm so happy that they'll be driving, all the way back, buzzing that they've seen us win 4-0. And I must admit, I've seen a lot of things on Twitter. I posted myself when Dango went off. He went to back sort of 5 again, and I thought, oh, here we go, we're going to sit back. But actually, it was a perfect way performance. You have to give Matt Amshaw credit for that. He's got the win. And yeah, sometimes you've just got to now. I hope just the fans all come together, not all this bitterness about, oh, you don't go, you don't do this, you don't do that. You use it. Listen, we all predicted a Rotherham win today, so don't come on saying we didn't, because we did. We'd never not want Rotherham to win. So all this toxicity, I don't know where it comes from. The link is in the code. So fans that want to come on, as long as you show your face on the camera, we're happy to have you on. So any views you've got about the game or about anything else, you're welcome to come on. They'll tell you what to say, anything like that. It's all your thoughts. Evening, lads. Easy day at the office. As Tom said, we will smash the back doors in. Nicole Dawson making a save. Powell, Baptiste, and Nombe outstanding. Yeah, I got onto Powell as well in a minute. And that's the link, obviously, the StreamYard link. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. Up the Millers, good win. So that's Steve Gauntlet. Yeah, brilliant, Steve. So happy tonight. Really happy. Credit to Millers. Still don't believe Hammy, but credit today for the two new boys. That's from us. Nice to see a bit of passion and fight in the team today. Even Hammy and Waggin having bust up with Gary Caldwell at full time. I'm not sure what happened there. And yeah, so Tom, Joe Powell, he's been in for some criticism this season. We've given him some as well. Let's be honest. The last couple of games is David Beckham-esque crosses.
Yeah,
the standard. His performances have been much better, and he has been playing out of position. People need to not forget that he has been playing out of position. But I thought he was brilliant today. What were your thoughts on Joe Powell?
I think he was as well. I mean, that's 3 assists in 4 days. So 3 assists in 2 games. And it was crucial. It was crucial we went ahead. It was. And we went 1-0 up. And like you say, they targeted Gore. And I'm going to give Hamshaw credit here, actually. What he did when Gore came off, he went into... He had to try and defend that lead up until half-time, I think, and reset. So, do you know what, Matt, Woody, Tongi, I'll give you some credit there. You don't expect Dan Gore to be coming off. You replaced him with Adebayoga, and you had to conserve the lead until half-time. It'd been a different story if it was 15 minutes to go, but first half, yeah, we did that. And then I said, second half, first 5 minutes are crucial. They had a bit of pressure. They're always going to have a bit of pressure being the home side after half-time. They're going to come on to us. We consumed that pressure. And then we just had a mad 5 minutes, which we used to do this in League One back in the day. Once we'd go 1-0 up, we would expect to smash teams 4-0, 5-0. We did it against Sunderland. We've done it against Portsmouth back in the day. And that was a little bit of a performance of old, that, to be honest with you. As I said before, my man of the match is Jamal Baptiste. You said it, Lee. There needs to be an ongoing conversation. But we say this about every loan player we ever have. Don't fall in love with a loan player. It was Edmonds Green a few years back. It's Dan Gore now. And I think Baptiste, I tell you what, if he's surplus to requires for Sheffield United, Chris Wilder's eyes are painted on, to be honest with you. So, yeah, look, what a great performance. And you know what? We've took 7 points. Big game next week. That is a big game, but thankfully, we're at home. So, look, we're out of the relegation zone. We're out of the relegation zone. At one point, on Tuesday against Northampton, we were dead and buried, right? Just shows you how things can turn.
Yeah, fully. Hope Gore is okay. Definitely need a striker for the bench. Can't keep running. Harry and Nombe rest for the season, 70 minutes each. Also, wow, Harry, what a goal. Yeah, took his goal well. Again, I thought there was quite a dirty side, Exeter. They kept fouling Dan Gore first half, second half. Harry took a few whacks as well. But yeah, I think both of them was absolutely fantastic. RUFC changes your mood today, haven't you? Well, yeah, I think usually it does change your mood.
Yeah, it does.
That's what happens. That's football. What did you expect us to come on and be miserable? We've won. Yeah, crazy, absolutely. I think people think because you don't rate the manager, you hate the foot. Listen, we do not. We're not the people that hated Steve Evans that actually went to games hoping we lost, so he got the sack. We've got a group chat going. We all predicted we'd win. We all want to win every single game, and we're buzzing, absolutely buzzing. And I'm buzzing not just for me, but for the fans that have travelled all that way. That is for them. And for me, that's what football is about. What do you want us to do? Come on here, painting rainbows and pictures when we lose 9 games in a row? Of course we're going to be miserable. What do you expect us to be? We're Rotherham United fans. We don't want to lose. Wayne says, well done, Rotherham. Yep, thank you, Wayne. Some real confidence. Scott Kent, had his arm in a sling at full time, so hopefully it isn't too bad. Yeah, I did say that at the start of the show, so that is a worry. We don't want to be losing Dan Gore, that's for sure. He's an absolute baller. And forget we have one of the best defense in the league, and we slap all past them. Yeah, it's fantastic. We have got to keep going though. We're out of the bottom 4. That's the main thing for me.
That is the main thing, 100%.
So, I mean, looking at the performance, we'll start with. Let's have a look. So we'll start with Baptiste's first goal. So the delivery from Joe Powell, on the money, unbelievable. Great ball in, 28 minutes, we're 1-0 up. And at that stage, it was quite a scrappy game. I don't think anybody really took control of the game. Exeter had a lot of possession, but didn't really do much with it. But that goal kind of changed the momentum, and it gave Rotherham a bit of belief. But I tell you, that ball, if that ball was done in the Premier League, it'd be shown 30 times a day. That's how good it was.
It was Ben Pringle-esque, I would say.
Yeah, Scott Kent put in the comment, Powell suddenly turned into Brian Pringle.
Yeah, so there you go.
He's got it in his locker. We know that. And what you've got to remember is the team was struggling as a whole. So individual players get singled out. I think he was playing out of position as well, which makes it even more difficult. And sometimes you've got to praise lads that are playing out of position to help the team when there's injuries, because it's easy to go in hiding. And I've played with players that have refused to play if they're not playing in their position. You'll get professionals that do that, but Joe Powell hasn't. He's tried to do a job for the team. He ain't great in that position, got exposed, and the fans are on his back. His confidence takes a knock. And we've been on his back. Let's not pretend we haven't.
We have, 100%. We'll go on any players' back that don't give 100% performance and play to their capability. End of.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
So it's brilliant. Baz, evening, lads. Evening, Baz.
All right, Baz.
The Millers. So we go 1-0 up. And then the injury to Dan Gore happens. Now, this is where I must have seen 10 to 20 tweets, and I'll admit, I hold my hands up. I put a tweet out and said, oh my God, he's gone back to 5 at the back. We're going to park the bus. We're going to end up throwing this away due to tactics again. But actually, credit to Matt Hampshire and the team, they didn't do that.
Maybe we're learning.
Baz, first thing first, I've been first to moan, but brilliant today. Mixed it up, balls to feet, in behind, all round a lot better. Let's get a run together. Being Hampshire's biggest critic, but fair play.
Fair enough, Baz.
And that's the best. And like I say, absolutely fantastic. we're buzzing 4-0 out of the bottom four. I can't explain how happy it makes me feel
Same.
to get a win like that. And most importantly, to be out of the bottom four. We should never be in this position.
Anywhere near it. Anywhere near it.
Because, I mean, we've lauded some of these players. So I don't think there's a better midfielder in League One than Dangor. I don't believe it. I'm yet to see it. Yeah, I think he's the best midfielder in League One. Harry Gray, I mean, what a signing. And I thought, when we signed him, I mean, I remember being told the rumour, and I didn't put it out because I didn't believe it. I said, what a bizarre signing. Like,
Yeah.
Why is he coming to us? I know how highly he's rated at Leeds. And so I never posted it out at all. But the fact that we've got him to sign for us is unbelievable. I think the chairman and the board at the minute need to back him in his last Monday with some depth. Because if we do get an injury to Gray or we get an injury to Nombe, we are screwed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you have got to give us the tools now to be able to stay up comfortably. I mean, another couple of wins, we're right back into the top half of the table. That's how poor this is. And we've explained it all season that league's poor. We've made no, and that's what made it so difficult to take that we lost 9 in a row. Do you know what I mean? But today, every one of those players, I mean, Rafferty, did you see the celebration when we scored the first goal? Rafferty, he'd lost his mind. He was going crazy with the away fans. And it was brilliant to see the fans behind the goal. They were so happy. And it's a brilliant day when we've got to enjoy it. Wayne says we will beat Cardiff. I mean, Cardiff have drawn today at Burton 2-2, which now puts Burton in the bottom four because we've jumped above Burton. So, yeah, at home against Cardiff with this sort of confidence, anything can happen. But I think we need fans that have been staying away, and to be fair, who can blame them? But I think we need to get an atmosphere rocking next week against Cardiff.
Yeah.
Get them over the line. That's my view. What's your view, Tom?
I think we all agree. Look, it's a freebie, Cardiff. In my opinion, it's a freebie. Look, we're not expected to beat Cardiff. Then again, Burton probably didn't expect to draw with them today either. Listen, let's go into the Cardiff game. Like you said, Lee, fans at the stadium, let's get behind. There's something to cheer about now. We've just got battered a team that you know are very difficult to beat at their gaff. Let's come back. Let's go to let's be at the New York and let's put something on. Let's put a performance on. Get a draw. Get a win. Even if we lost, show a bit of grit and determination like we've done today, right? Like I say, it's a freebie, in my opinion. It's like the old days where a team in the bottom three were playing Man United or Man City more recently. It's a freebie, right? Because Cardiff are the best team in the league, right? They're going to go up. They'll be up by March, April time, I'm sure. But listen, take anything from Cardiff and sod it. Let's go and smash their back doors in again. Sod it. Let's go and batter them 4-0 again. But as you said, Lee, the most important thing is we're out of the relegation zone. And Harry Gray, right, as I keep saying, I'll not speak about a 17-year-old, but when he's doing well, I'm more than happy to speak about him. That is a finish today of a play. That's a finish that somebody at the very, very top would make, right? He sees the gap and he goes the other side of the goalkeeper. Brilliant, right? He's played, 4 games now? 4 games? 3 games? 2 goals, right? 17 years old. He's our youngest ever goal scorer in the club's 100-year history, right? What a lad. He ain't. I don't even think. I think he'll bypass the Championship next season. I think he'll be with Leeds in the Prem. So yeah, I think we're very fortunate to have got Harry Gray. Gutted about Dan Gore. I completely agree, Lee. He is the best midfielder in the division. Hence why they targeted him, mate. And yeah, come Monday when we another striker in the door and maybe a couple of reinforcements, because you've got to back him now to make sure we stay clear of this relegation, right? Reset and let's get ready for next season.
John Sullivan, think next away day I'm going for a nap again. Seems to help us win. He doesn't look 17, crazy alone, and knows where the goal is. 2-2, amazing. We can win next Saturday. David Carroll, up the Millers. Wayne Earl says we will beat Cardiff. Bez Gray had a quiet 50 minutes, but that's what players do. Or up there, do the turn when needed, one chance and finished it. If Nombe pulls a hammy again, can't rely on just Harry. Bez, pushing this league is really poor. It's not out of the window if they perform like this week in, week out. Buzzing for the lads and hammy. Let's not get carried away though. One game at a time. See where we are in May. Yeah, it is always one game at a time. Only things worries me about Cardiff is they're a big team and very physical. Well, Exeter were a big team today and they were very physical. I'm going next Saturday to support the team. Good lad. Yes, Rotherham United will beat Cardiff. That's from Stephen. Great result today, up the Millers. That's from my dad. Evening, Dad. We got to beat Cardiff because we won't play. We don't play a week after.
We don't. FA Cup.
Out the window for the playoffs. You don't think we're going to get the window? This is the link, guys. So if you are on your way back from the game, you can join via your phone as well. As long as you show your camera on, you don't need any sort of equipment. Just click the stream and you can give your thoughts on today's game. Exeter fans as well, you're more than welcome to come on. Pretty sure you won't have to get in your back doors bumped in, but you never know. We might get one or two. 4 games, 2 goals. I think that's for Gray.
Yeah,
I think we should be okay versus Cardiff. Glorio give up, so that statue outside the stadium. I've said it weeks ago. I don't think we're going that far. Playoffs isn't out of the window. I mean, sorry.
Okay, do you know what, Baz? I'm going to entertain that, actually. I'm going to entertain that. If we were to win his games in hand, and let's say we beat Cardiff, was it a few years ago when we went up? Didn't Plymouth come from a similar position around about this time in the bottom 4? And they managed to get 6th at the very end. Sod it. Why not? Why not go for the playoffs? Why not? Why not? Do you know what I mean? 7 out of 3 games. Should have been 9. That's the only gutting thing. We should have had 9 points out of 3 games, but listen, it is what it is. What it is.
It is. So we'll go on to the game again. So obviously Baptiste scored the first, then Joe Rafferty pops up.
Raffs.
Bit of a crazy celebration, but he's been fantastic the last couple of games as well. Captain fantastic. We did say
great for us. I'd sign him on because I think he's there as a bit of a leader, and you know what? Yeah, brilliant. He pops up with a goal here and there. Great.
Joe Wilson says just proves how strong we are without the injuries. I think we're strong anyway. I think obviously when you get even better players back, you're going to be stronger. But this squad should be nowhere near the bottom 4.
Yeah, we should be nowhere near it. This is absolutely not.
Peter Scott, keep Nombe fit. If not, we will not score. But we've got another guy that can score now in Harry Gray.
What I liked about today,
Preston
Lee,
and
is there
James
was 4
both
different goal
quality
scorers.
fullbacks. They're not wing backs.
Yeah.
Lads, the curry is ready. Much love. Up the Millers. Big result. Yeah, up the league we go. So, yeah. So, Rafferty then scored, made it 2-0. Harry Gray's was a great finish as well, like you said. And then another one that's been getting quite a bit of stick recently, but I thought he was fantastic today, was Sean McWilliams.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Performance today, because he has been in for criticism.
It has. But look, do you know how I was saying week after week that we don't want individuals to perform, we want the team to perform, right? Today was a team performance. Did Dawson have to do out today? Don't think he did. And the reason he didn't have to do anything is because he had a rock-solid defence in front of him, right? Brilliant. Midfield did the jobs today. And then the 2 lads up front, brilliant. Nombe will be gutted he's not got a goal, but you know what? He was integral to the win as well. So, listen.
I thought he was actually a bit greedy. I'll be honest with you. I thought Nombe was a bit greedy today. There was a couple of times where he took on shots where the pass would have been the better option. That was a great pass from Martha as well, near the end to Gray.
Yeah, should have been 5. Yeah.
Keeper saved it.
But the thing is, I think when you play against your own team, you want to have a go, don't you?
Yeah. We asked for 7 points and we got 7. We should have had 9, but we can settle for what we got. Peter Scott, what I mean, Lee, is Nombe pulls defenders all over to make space for other players, and that's from Peter Scott. That's the fantastic analyst. Yeah, I do agree with that. It is something Shelley's brought up as well, that when Nombe plays, we are a totally different team due to the fact that he can pull defenders up. He doesn't give them a minute at the back. He harries them, he presses. So it does make a big difference, Nombe, to the team. I think probably to our team, Sam Nombe is the biggest difference maker out of any player. I'm not saying he's the best player. I think that's Dango.
No.
But as a team, I think Sam Nombe makes us tick, because without him, we've struggled, really, really struggled. But
we have.
But that's down to the recruitment, really, because we've got nobody like Sam Nombe to come in if he gets injured. And that's what we need to pick up in this next couple of days of the transfer window. We need to pick that sort of player up, somebody that can do that sort of thing as well. So now is the time. Tony Stewart, come on, man, get your wallet out. Help the team by getting a couple of signings over the line to help this squad. Because again, we don't want a couple of wins, couple of injuries, and we're back losing games again. We don't want to be at that position. We want to stay up comfortably.
I think that's Keeley as well, because, like, I mean, we've got at the club, as things stand, 2 strikers, right? We lose one of them, if not both, knowing our bloody luck. What is the plan? So,
yeah, the beer is flowing and Donny Loss get in. Where are the Donny lot tonight? Yeah, I mean, we had quite a lot of Doncaster fans coming on, giving it large, or like, even though they're crap. But I think the caravans have run out of electric or gas or whatever they use tonight. I don't think there's no internet left for Doncaster, but I will appear on some Doncaster hashtag later. Let's see how they're doing. So yeah, I mean, who was your man of the match?
Baptiste, mate. Baptiste. Jamal. Yeah. I know he scored a goal, and he just looks a phrase used in football, and I actually hate the phrase, but you know what? Sod it. I'm going to join the party. Look like a Rolls Royce at the back, mate. To be honest with you. So yeah, Jamal Baptiste for me, mate. I I can't believe, like I say, I think Wilder's eyes must be painted on, right? If he doesn't see a future at Sheffield United with him, he will go on to have a fantastic career in second tier, maybe even a stint in the Prem. But for me, I think he's a cracking centre half.
Yeah, agreed. King Bush and Turbo's Barmy Army. Yes. Nombe was man of the match for him.
Fair enough.
We have got to get Baptiste here permanently.
Yeah.
Well, and apparently there is a desire for Sheffield United to get rid of him. So, and he is open to coming to us permanently. So, I would have done that in this window. Just made it permanent. Get him tied down.
Can I say on the Baptiste one, Lee? I think the only way we get Baptiste is if there's a new ownership model in place as a statement signing. That's the only way we get Baptiste. I can't see the current setup at the club.
I don't think he's on big money though, Tom. He's not on big money at Sheffield United.
I don't think he's on big money, but I think a lot of clubs would offer him more than our current ownership model would offer him.
Yeah, but if we do it now, we may just get in. You never know.
You never know. But agents are twats, aren't they? Oh, here's Russ.
Russ is here. Evening, lads. Where we have pulled that result from, boom, and buzzing. We rock up their worst away record in division versus a team who have won the last 4 at home without conceding. Has to be applauded. Monster win. And out on the ground stuff.
Is that the Nuki Brown or something, maybe? Oh,
I don't know. What's your tipple, Russ? Tell Tom what your
tipple is. The Brown stuff, surely, or John Smith's or something. I don't know. But yeah, completely agree. But listen, I mean, it's just gutting when we haven't got these players tied down. They're not ours. Because I remember we got Cameron Humphreys all them years ago. And we're like, wow, we've got a baller here. And then it went to shit in the end, didn't it? But I mean, it was someone like that I'd love to have as a permanent, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, we've got to start now and build for the future.
Yeah, 100%. And out of the
stuff. Yeah. Russ, we're not used to winning, so his mind's all over the place. No, it feels like to win 4. It such a long time ago.
I thought it was on about Nuki Brown, Butler Dog.
Yeah.
Oh well, good lad, Russ.
We took, was it 300 there? Did it say we took today?
It was about 300 odd, and fair play to him. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and I was in 2 minds whether to drive down. Because I've got a lot of mates in that neck of the woods from me Navy days. And then I thought, nah. I looked at myself in the mirror, slapped myself, and went back to bed. I'm like, why? As if I'm going to travel 7 hours to get to Exeter to watch us get battered. But look, do you know what?
You predicted it. You said we were going to win.
I did.
We've done. You did predict it.
I did. So I went back to bed, and I wish I'd have gone now, but never mind.
Well, look at the stats for the stat men out there. So possession, Exeter had 65% possession. We had 35. So obviously they do like possession. 65%, 35 to us. They had 13 shots. We had 11, but they only had 2 on target, and we had 7. So that's where it was telling. Corners, we had 5. They had 4. Aerial duels, both won 19 each. Tackles, we won 16. They won 7. And they blocked 5 shots. So it showed that we were a little bit more direct today.
We were.
And we took his chances. So, and that's what happens when you've got players like Harry Gray in your team.
Yeah.
You can take them chances. And obviously, he's been a big upgrade to this team. Massive upgrade.
100%.
I like Jordan Hugo, but he is coming to the end, isn't he? and he hasn't got what Harry Gray's got.
No.
Young, raw, and he's got an eye for a goal. Harry Gray, he's gonna bang a lot of goals. I mean, if we're lucky, imagine if they say, "Well, we'll let him have you another season next season," like we did. Go, I think he'd be top scorer in League One.
Yeah, I'd love it, but I can't see it, Lee. What I like about Gray is that he can play across the front three. He can do it all. And he's 17 and he's playing proper men's football this League One.
Yeah, he's only going to get better, isn't he?
Oh.
He's only going to get better. It's frightening. It's frightening the cap of how good this kid can be. Leeds have got a real talent on their hands there.
Well, they have. Do you know what I'm going to say?
Why?
Yeah.
You can see why Man City were looking at him 40 million at 17. He's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, he's England's number 9. Not this World Cup. Next World Cup, he'll be starting for England. So.
Well, I know that our manager likened him to Izzy Brown. But I'll tell you a player who I will liken him to him, and people may laugh at this. I liken him to Haaland at Man City.
Yeah.
Because he's one of them players that I think could go missing in games where you think he's not done anything. And then bang, before you know where it is, he's scored 1, he's scored 2, he's done something else. He's that type of player. He's a moments player. When that ball comes around him in that final third, he comes alive.
Yeah.
He's got pace. And I think he's young. That power will develop because he were getting stuck in today. And he's only a little, thin lad. But once he bulks up and gets that extra yard, Jesus, I wouldn't want to be defending.
But do you know what? I'll say what he's better at receiving the ball than Haaland. He's better on the ball than Haaland, in my opinion. So just need that deadly finishing and that in behind sort of running. But look, he's 17 years old. These traits don't come to strikers typically until they're 22, 23 years old. So, look, he's well ahead of the curve at the minute.
Baz says, Bobby Wales is a striker we're meant to be after. Thoughts on Bobby Wales? I'll be totally honest with you, I know nothing about him. Do you know anything about him?
I don't know, but I love the name. Bobby Wales. Bobby Wales. Great Numbian Wales up top.
Yeah, I've seen the link, but I couldn't give an honest opinion on him.
He's got the same initials as Bobby Williamson. He's got the same initials as Bobby Williamson. So what could go wrong?
Yeah. Their possession was in their own half. Mainly thought it would never trouble us. Yeah, that's what I said. I think Exeter are a possession-based team, so they do often have a lot of possession, but they were just knocking it around and they were going nowhere. They went a couple of times. They got down the sides a couple of times, but I don't think they ever really troubled us. Chris Saxon, wow, amazing result today. So glad for every fan and even more pleasing for the manager. Yeah.
Cheers, Chris.
Yeah, I think Chris is spot on because I have been critical of the manager. Really critical. And I know it's a difficult job and some people don't like my criticism of him. But I'm just a passionate fan. I just want us to do well. But you do have to think for him tonight how happy he must be. And the stuff that he's worked on has come off. So fair play to Matt, I'm sure, tonight for getting the result. Like I said, when we played against Lincoln, I praised Matt, I'm sure. I'm not here just to bash him every week, but he hasn't made it. He's made it easy for us to bash him with decisions. But play like today, play like we did against Lincoln, show that Rotherham United spirit like we did against Northampton. Didn't think we were great against Northampton, but we still got the win. But show that, and the fans will praise you. I'm here praising him tonight. I'm not just a fan that wants to moan every time. It's not what I'm about. I'm much more happier winning. I'm buzzing.
100%.
If we could put the last one 4 away, made it more emphatic by 5. Yeah, we should have got that 5th at the end. I thought. Russ says Bobby is Irish and all. So he's Irish, but he's called Wales. Where any realistic targets you would bring in? I think a lot of them have gone. The ones that
the ones that we should have gone, should have gone for, they're not there anymore. So, as Pete, who is a member of this show, said, it's going to be a young'un at the on deadline day, isn't it? So, there's nobody that anybody's going to really know, I don't think.
Nathan Redmond leaving. Apparently, he was horrendous, and he was injured most of the time at Sheffield Wednesday.
Nathan Redmond would not be interested in playing for us. Even if he did sign for us, it would be a disaster. He would just sit about telling you right now.
Anyway. We'll get players fit and look what we can do. Need another forward and a wide man in on Monday, or keep the squad that played today. He's got to get some people in, because we can't rely on just 2 strikers at the club. Because we've let Ayres go out. I thought that was a bit of an odd one until we got another striker in, really.
I think we can recall Ayres if we need to, but I don't know how that works or how that would look.
Anyone seen Cold War Morning like a little bitch at the end, arguing with Hampshire and Warrington? Yeah, a fan did mention that on here, to be fair. He is a bit of a twat, Coldwell, actually. He's a bit of a Mardy arsehole, he is at times.
I'd be annoyed if he lost to us as well. So.
Yeah. Kelly Forbobs, he's a family man to Lee, so hats off to him and his staff. Yeah, like I said, I've given him credit, you know what I mean? So I can only go on what I see, and today was a good performance. So I'm happy for Matt, I'm sure. I ain't got any personal vendetta against him. I just don't think he's been a very good manager so far. And still a long way to go. I'm still not fully sold by him, but that's football. Everybody's got an opinion. But I've got nothing personally against Matt, I'm sure. And I'm sure he's really happy tonight. Craig Rocket says, journey home is so sweet. And that is brilliant, isn't it? He's obviously at the game, Craig. I think he's part of a few of them that go on the Crown away day. And I'm buzzing for people like that, because I used to love going to away days. I do miss it since moving away due to a lot of personal issues, really. That's why I moved away from Sheffield. And I do miss going to a lot of away games and stuff like that. I loved it when I went with you, Tom, to the game, and that I really missed it. And I do want to get back to it, but I have got a very busy life with what I do. But yeah, I mean, those fans that have travelled down there today, Bez, who's one who's on here as well, he's gone down there today, and for me, they deserve it more than anybody. I mean, our away form has been so bad. Like, and with the way the world is at the minute as well, the cost of football, the cost of travel, how much it is costing them to go and support that football team every weekend, and most weekends see it lose, must be soul destroying. So I'm buzzing for them people on the buses. So I think we should do a who to be, Merla. Down there. Get the cans open.
Yep.
Get it ready. Because you don't see any Doncaster fans. Doncaster fans, is your internet working tonight? Is your fan fired up? Because last week you was all over this page.
They were, to be fair.
The Rotherham fans last week. Tonight,
Exactly.
not a peep. Not a peep.
We're not lose on the booze. Go on, Millers. Let's have it.
Exactly. Safe journey, Rocket mate, and the rest of you. Brilliant result, pal. That's from Russ. Yeah. Everybody at KB Terrace Talk wants to say safe travel home to everybody.
100%. 100%.
And it's just fantastic to get a win.
They'll be back in time for the pubs as well. High House and Blue Coat.
It's been such a tough 3 years for all of us as football supporters, hasn't it? Big Jim says, nice to see everybody happy for once. Yeah, it is. And like I say, I mean, it really frustrates me because you do actually get people that believe that we want Rotherham to lose. People do believe it. It's crazy, but that would never happen. As bad as it's get, we always want Rotherham to win, always. And we're just trying to be. We're only fans, and we invite any fans on. Put the stream code in there. If anybody else wanted to jump on, they're more than welcome to jump on. We are happy to have you on, and come on, give your opinions. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with Tom. You can have a go at us if you want. It's not a problem. We're here as football fans.
What Lee's saying there is completely right. Any of you, right, and I've seen on X, I've seen on Facebook that call us a bunch of idiots and words I'm not going to say on a live stream. Look, just come on. Just come and have a chat. We're not bothered. You know, we're not going to get offended by what you say. You quite clearly get offended by what we say. So come on, have a chat with us. If you disagree with me and Lee, tell us live, not sat behind a keyboard, personally. So Lee's giving you the opportunity, so you might as well take it.
And that's what I said. People are welcome to come on. You know, I mean, I don't want to be arguing with Rotherham fans. I've had Osman warnings, death threats, people trying to contact people. Like, it's crazy. Like, for what? Talking about football, it's just insane. And we're meant to all support the same football team, which is the mad thing about it. But it is what it is. Today, I've been living in Derby County's mines for the last 6 months because all my stream has been. Obviously, I predicted Derby to be in the bottom three this season, and obviously they're in the top six. And I said, "Get top six." They're in the top six, so they've come out. But it's all friendly banter with the Derby fans. In fairness, I hadn't had any death threats yet from them. Anyway, just usually Rotherham fans that give me death threats.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I mean, don't worry about it. Look,
Striking, potentially young lad from Man U. Happy we didn't get Jerry Yates. Think he's overrated. Yeah, it must be the lad that I was talking about that apparently wasn't. We've never been interested in. Same as we weren't interested in Y1, but Matt Hamshaw come out and said we lost him to. Who we lost him to? How's Rotherham gone on? Just asking for a friend. Boom. Pete Scott wasn't going to have a beer, but now I'm on my third. Terrace Talk, still the #1 show. Cheers, Pete, mate. Have a beer from us. Just listen to Hamshaw's interviews. Deals are very, very close. 2 in, 2 out by Monday. So who's the 2 out? For me, Raggett will definitely be gone. And I would say Kelly.
Kelly and Raggett. Kelly and Raggett, I think
he'll go out because he's injured, isn't it?
He'll keep Holmes just as an emergency wing back. It's got to be Kelly and Raggett. Has to be. Can't be anybody else.
There's another player. Would you be interested in bringing back in this window? Wes Harding, he's available.
I would be, but I don't think he's going to come back to us personally. I mean, he's got interest from the SPL, Hibs being one of them.
We took the manager.
We did.
Raggett and Holmes going, I heard. Yeah, Holmes could be another one. Don't think he's good enough.
I think he'll keep Holmes as an emergency wing back. I think he will. He made the bench today, didn't he, Holmes? I think he did. Was Holmes on the bench today?
Oh,
no, fair enough. That's... Look, I think. I certainly think. I don't know.
Yeah, he was on the bench, Jack Holmes.
So I can't see him letting him go personally. But look, Baz has said he's got a good source there, so I'll believe you, Baz. I'll not question anybody's sources. So, but yeah, I mean, the two in that needs to come in. One has to be a striker. One has to be a striker and a potential winger of some sort. But
Wickham signed. That was another one I would have gone for.
Low.
Yeah, he's gone to Wickham, so I was disappointed.
They've got a bit of money there, Wickham. They've got a lot of money, Wickham. So they can probably pay fees and stuff like that. Listen, this time last week, I would have been saying we're nailed on down. Shows you footballer. 3 games later, I'm saying that we continue like this. A couple of sensible signings, we will be mid-table.
This is why we love football. It kills us at times, but at times we love it, don't we?
Absolutely.
Like today, you just can't. You just love football again.
100%.
Other days, dog goes in the dinner and off to bed.
Aye. And do you know what? It makes it all the sweeter. A few beers. The wife's bringing back a chippy. Happy days. One, Yates, and Jackson all choose other teams over us. I want to say something about Yates, actually. I watched his interview about Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, that was embarrassing. You know that little
I'm glad we never signed him.
Get a grip.
I mean, he was at Derby. Derby are a big club, right? In my opinion. But, I mean, Wednesdays, get me there now. I want to play for the biggest club in one of the biggest clubs in England. And I'm like, mate, you came through our academy, pal.
Wednesday song, he said.
Aye, I know. He came through our academy. I can't. Do you know what? Sod him. See you later, Jerry. What did he do for us anyway? He scored that goal against Norwich, didn't he? That's about it.
He's a tapping merchant, isn't he? Anyway, you don't get it. I don't think he gets in that team with. He's not better than Sam Nombe.
He should have gone to Doncaster.
Yeah, well, I think he is from Donny, isn't he?
No, he's not. He's not.
No, he was born in Doncaster, isn't he? Jerry Yates. Sure, he's born Doncaster.
He is from Donny. Yeah, he's from Donny.
Best thing,
Doncaster.
Cardiff is a free hit now. Nothing to lose. No, I don't think it's a free hit. I'm not having free hits. We don't do free hits on here. Yeah. No free hits. They only drew with Burton today. Are we better than Burton? Of course we are. We're going to do, Tom? We're going to smash the back doors off Cardiff as well.
We're going to smash the back doors in dry. No lube. We're going in dry.
So, Rotherham fans, this is a plea to everybody. Everybody needs to get behind the team now and just focus on getting out of trouble. We're out of the bottom 4, so that is a really good thing. Keep Nombe at all costs. Yeah, now this one is a strange one because I remember at the start of the window a few weeks ago, Matt Hamshaw had an interview and he wasn't very confident about keeping Sam Nombe. He said everybody's got a price. The last interview he did, he said there's absolutely no chance Sam Nombe's going. So something has happened behind the scenes with Sam Nombe. Now, either the investment that we've talked about potentially coming in is all but done, and Sam Nombe has been promised something, or I don't know. It's a weird one, but he was very confident that Sam Nombe isn't going to go in this window. So that's fantastic news.
Yeah, it is. It is, definitely is. And I think, can you imagine the upset if we did Dryan up to Buffer's okay.
Taken 4 points off Cardiff. And we got
fair enough, Scott.
Home, so go for it. So that's my thing.
Yeah.
Everybody has said that the New York Stadium, the atmosphere has been terrible. People have been staying away. There's not been, even me and you, Tom, we might have to try and get to that game. But everybody's got to get behind the team and make it like we know it can be. Because
100%.
These players now, that, especially the young lads that have come in, Harry Gray, they deserve a big push from the fans as well. Get the fans on side. And hopefully there is even more good news on the horizon for Rotherham fans to get excited about with this investment talk. So if that does come off, I think we might be back to turning the corner, hopefully.
100%.
Good. This is a really good comment. Dawson commanded his box well today. Credit to him. Nombe is staying. He loves it here. Just tell by his body language. Yeah, even the crosses today, Dawson, boom, just pulled it out of the air, caught it. First time.
Yeah, Dawson did. He did command his box.
So, yeah, I think Dawson deserves some credit. He's another player that has had a lot of stick this season off the fans. But I think he was good today.
Fair play to Dawson.
Super. So I think that we're about it for tonight. Thank you for we got hundreds and hundreds of people watching live again. It's absolutely fantastic. I want to thank each and every one of you. Like I said, every after-match reaction now, we will allow fans to come on. We had a few more. We didn't have so many brave ones tonight, but we had a few last time. But you're more than welcome to come on, give your opinions about the game. Like I say, it can be totally opposite to our opinions. All we ask is that you provide your camera on there.
Yeah.
And just be honest. You know, if you disagree with us, disagree with us. It's all good for healthy football debate. And that's what it should be. Shouldn't get into sort of name calling and all that. And I know I'm guilty of it. I'm like a child at times. I can't leave it alone. I am trying to learn now just to ignore it. Because all I'm trying to do is provide content for Rotherham United fans. And I'm open to suggestions of what you want to see, what you'd like to see differently. I'm not saying we're perfect. I've never done this before. Do you know what I mean? So I just got asked to by some fans, and we've started doing it. And it's gone really well. The numbers have been really good. But we do rely on fans to get on board. If people are fancying themselves as coming on more regular, we're happy to have you on as well. Like I said, we do want to do stuff. We also are going to try and start something next week on potentially doing something to try and make the club recognise Ronnie Moore and John Breckin, trying to get them a statue at the stadium. It's something I feel strongly about. And I think it will add to the New York Stadium as well. It'll give it a bit of character, what you don't get a lot of new stadiums. So I believe that would be fantastic reward for Ronnie Moore and John Breckin, who have both done amazing work for this football club, not only as players, as a management team, but in the hospitality community. Absolutely fantastic. And also Ronnie's fighting a big battle at the moment, and we wish him well. I want a special mention to the Crown Travel as well again. So if you are going to away games, we will start and be posting their details for the next upcoming games. So really get on board with the guys at the Crown. They do really put on a good away day, and I think we should all sort of help each other as fans.
Definitely.
This is a great football club. It's our 100th year. A special mention as well to Kev Johnson, who does a lot of work. He does, believe it or not, he gets a lot of stick as well. And he's trying to put charities on and stuff for Rotherham United fans. And I find it mind-blowing that I have a back and forth with Kev. And I want to put it out here. Me and Kev are really good mates. We talk to each other, and there's no beef there. People think there's a beef with me. There's never. I met him at the Blackpool game. We had a game pool, and
he's a good bloody pool player.
Yeah, he's very good at pool. He beat me at pool as well. So I'm usually good at pool, but I lost. So yeah, anybody wanting to come on, you're more than welcome to. Once the video's up as well, if you please like, share it. It's really helpful. Don't share it on a certain Rotherham United Facebook page. And I'm only telling you this kindly because I don't want you to get banned. Because obviously, we've poor Bez been on Rotherham United, the Millers Facebook page for many years. He asked one of the moderators if he could post a link of one of our videos. They said yes. He posted it. And then one of the other moderators, we know which one it is, then banned him and removed the post. They allow horrible, negative, false information about me on that Facebook page as well. So if you are a Rotherham fan that comes on here, all I would recommend, if you do share our content anyway, just don't share it on there because I don't want you to get banned. That's it. It's nothing to do with me, but I don't want you to get banned off a page that you've been on because of me. So that's all I would say, is just not sharing it on that page. Baz, Big Boys Red and White Army. Yeah, I can get some t-shirts made up for that. Big Boys Red and White Army if you want. Big Boy at the wheel, tell me how good it feels. Feels absolutely fantastic, Reg. RUFC 48. I'm happy as ever. Glenn Milson, 100% agree. JB, just an observer, lads. The podcast is improving week by week. You are learning your trade and I've seen massive improvement. Credit to you, Bushy, as well, for letting Bez have a go at hosting. Yeah, so I know people say I've got an ego, and obviously I have a little bit with the name of it. But however, I didn't want the podcast to be just about me. So I gave Bez his own show on the Thursdays so he could host as well. Gives me a chance to not always do it because I'm new to this. And like I said, sometimes don't come across great on X. I don't mean to be. Sometimes it comes across not how I intend it to. So sometimes things get misconstrued about what we're trying to do. But we are for the fans. We'll have anybody on. You don't have to agree with us. In fact, I prefer it if you didn't agree with us, so we can have different debate. That's what it is. It's just about being respectful. We love Rotherham United as much as everybody else. We've got different opinions, but that's what makes football fantastic. That's why we tune in, isn't it? I guess it's why Bez has travelled all the way just for that buzz that he's got today. And I'm happy he's got it. Do you know what I mean? He deserves it. And then it makes us think, God, we should have gone, Tom. We should have gone. I've got my daughters.
Never mind. Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
Well, thank you for your kind comments, JB, as well. We do take feedback on board. So if we are doing something that you'd like us to try and start doing, we are here to listen as well. My voice is just about coming back. It's been awful trying to.
It's good to have it back.
But yeah, absolutely fantastic. We will be back tomorrow for Phil's show, which is the Sunday service, which does cover Rotherham United as well. It covers all of the FPL, so the Championship, League 1 and League 2. So that's a really good show. And then we'll be back for more Millers content on Millers Monday, where we'll digest the game properly. I am going to be bringing player ratings back, by the way. I am just in talks with a provider so fans can vote for the man of the match. And when we do the live, it will be interactive live on the chat as well. So you will be able to vote for it, and we'll get all the player ratings on each and every aftermatch live. But I'm still in the process of building it. It's took me a little bit longer than I expected. I did do one before, but it wasn't very good. So I want to get a proper good one for that one. Change of formation, change of fortune. That was Conrad Holmes. Yeah. No, credits where credit's due. We've got the 3 points. Guys, we are out of the bottom 4. Absolutely brilliant. I want to say congratulations to Rotherham United, to Matt Amshaw, to his team, to the players, and to the fans that have travelled today. I want to say absolutely brilliant. And Willis brings in, how good has Powell been over the last 3 games, mate? We've said it at the beginning of the show. He was like David Beckham at times today, the balls he was putting in, unbelievable. So, yeah, Powell, massive shout out. And I said, fans have been critical of Powell. We have been critical of Powell. But it doesn't mean we don't like him. He's a very, very good football player. Playing like that, we'll struggle to keep hold of him because he's another player out of contract at the end of the season. So, would you keep Powell?
Me? If he continues like that, then yeah. But first
playing like that, yeah.
No. But if he keeps
the thing was, he was playing out of position. You do
it
have
was,
to.
It was.
The team
I would keep him. I would. Yeah.
I'd keep him. He's at the right age as well.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Fits within the wage structure, so I don't see any problems with getting him a new contract. But we've got to start and do these things now before it comes too late again.
Absolutely.
Somebody said, wow, it's 2-0 to West Ham.
Who are they playing?
Chelsea.
They're playing Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Get in, West Ham. Right, anyway, that smells. Okay.
Right, so yeah, Chelsea is Chelsea. So thank you for everybody for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And what we're going to say, up the Millers.
We're going to say, up them Millers. Let's smash Cardiff's back doors in. Ooh, to B, yeah, Miller.